Module 4. Everyday online behaviors that put you at risk. Using weak or repeated passwords. Let's start with one of the most common and dangerous habits: using weak or repeated passwords. Passwords like 123456 password or even your pet's name may be easy for you to remember, but they're just as easy for hackers to guess. Point. Cybercriminals use tools called brute force programs that can try thousands of password combinations per second. Even worse, many people reuse the same password across multiple accounts. If one site gets hacked, attackers can use that same password to break into your email, social media, or even your bank account. This is called credential stuffing. The fix is simple. Create strong, unique passwords for every account and use a password manager to remember them for you. Clicking unknown links or attachments. Next is a behavior many people underestimate: clicking unknown links or attachments. Whether it's in an email, text message, or social media DM, one careless click can lead you straight into a trap. Cybercriminals disguise their phishing links using familiar logos or urgent messages like "Your account will be locked" or "Claim your prize now." Point. These links might steal your login details or download malware onto your device without you even realizing it. My rule for students and clients is simple. If you didn't expect it, don't click it. Always verify the sender and check URLs carefully before taking action. Using public Wi-Fi without a VPN. Now let's talk about something we all do: connecting to public Wi-Fi. Coffee shops, airports, and malls often offer free networks, but these are usually unsecured. If you connect without a VPN, hackers can intercept your data using something called a man-in-the-middle attack. This means they can spy on your emails, steal your passwords, and even capture your credit card information. Sometimes they don't even have to hack the network. They just set up a fake hotspot with a name like Free Airport Wi-Fi and wait for people to connect. Point. The safest approach? Avoid doing sensitive activities like banking on public Wi-Fi, or always use a reputable VPN to encrypt your connection. Granting excessive app permissions. Finally, let's talk about app permissions. Many of us install apps and just hit allow for every request, without stopping to think why. Some apps ask for your location, contacts, camera, and microphone even when it's completely unnecessary. A flashlight app does not need access to your camera or your contact list. Malicious or poorly secured apps can misuse these permissions to spy on you, sell your data, or leak your personal information to third parties. Point. My advice: review permissions before you install any app and check your settings regularly to remove unnecessary access. Sharing personal details online. Let's talk about one of the easiest ways hackers gather information: oversharing personal details online. Birthdays, your school name, your hometown, your mother's maiden name, even your pet's name. These may seem harmless, but they're gold mines for cybercriminals. Why? Because these are often the answers to security questions on your bank or email accounts. Hackers can use these clues to reset your passwords, impersonate you, or even create fake profiles for scams. Criminals also watch your posts to manipulate your emotions, sending fake emergency requests or pretending to be a friend in need. My advice? Limit what you share publicly and regularly review your privacy settings on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Not logging out of public or shared devices. Another risky habit is forgetting to log out when using public or shared devices, like computers in libraries, cyber cafes, or even a friend's laptop. If you don't log out, the next person who uses that device could have full access to your emails, social media, and even financial accounts. Point. Simply closing the browser is not enough. Your session might still be active in the background. Always log out properly, clear the browser history, and never check the Remember Me box on shared devices. And remember, avoid logging into sensitive accounts on devices you don't fully control.